Welcome to Understanding Mandarin. In this video, we'll go over how to count objects, which is slightly different to regular counting. When counting in Chinese, there are three things you need to know. The first is the format. Counting in Chinese follows a specific format. First, you give the quantity as a number, then the measure word or the word ge, followed by, if needed, the name of the object, i.e. the noun. This is similar to the counting style in English, where we say 2 bottles, where 2 is the quantity, and bottle is the measure word or the container. And 1 sheet of paper, where 1 is the quantity, sheet is the measure word, and paper is the object name. The word ge is a measure word for non-liquid items. These items don't have to be physical items. Ge, the fourth tone, means an individual item or unit. It is only used when followed by a non-liquid noun, such as apple, ball, or a number or letter when dictating phone numbers or spelling a name. Ge, the fourth tone. The second thing you need to know is the change of word. The number 2, r, by itself is not used for counting objects. Instead, you use the word liang, which means 2, quantity-wise. Liang, the third tone. Liang. And the third thing you need to know is the change of tone. Normally, the number 1 is pronounced yi, the first tone. But when you're counting and followed by the word ge, the fourth tone, yi changes from the first tone to yi, the second tone. Changing the pronunciation of a word to a second tone pronunciation of the same word when followed by a fourth tone word is a typical thing. For example, 不, meaning no, is normally in the fourth tone, but becomes 不, the second tone, when used with the word 是, which is in the fourth tone. 不是 together means not. Now let's have a look at some common measure words with direct English equivalents. We have bottle, cup, bucket, and box. Bottle is 瓶子, 瓶子, the second and the light tone. Cup is 杯子, 杯子, the first and the light tone. 杯子. In Chinese, we don't really differentiate between the different types of cups. So, coffee cup, tea cup, wine glass, mugs, they're all called 杯子. But if you want to be really specific, you can add the name of the object inside the cup in front of the word 杯. For example, coffee cup is 咖啡杯, 咖啡meaning coffee. Or wine glass is 酒杯, where 酒 is wine. Bucket is 桶, 桶, the third tone. And box is 盒子, 盒子, the second and the light tone. There are some exceptions when you're using these words and ge. These are all the names of containers. If you want to name the item inside the containers as well as the container itself, don't use the word ge. We'll have a look at some examples later. Now let's have a look at some other common measure words. This time, these words have other meanings too. 箱子, the first and the light tone, typically means a suitcase or a large box. 箱子. 包, the first tone, means a packet or a bag that is enclosed, such as a school bag or a handbag. 包. And 张, the first tone, means sheet, such as a sheet of paper. Now a word on these items. 箱 is used for any large box, such as a suitcase, a luggage, or a trunk. So if you go bulk buying and you want to say you bought a large box of fruit, you can say 一箱水果, meaning one large box of fruit. 包 is any packet or bag that is enclosed. It can use to refer to food, or school bag, or handbag. Sheet is any flat item that is longer and wider than it is thick, such as flatbread. It can also be used to refer to a bed. For example, 一张床. Now for a word on the word 个. Only use 个 when a noun comes after it. For example, 一个苹果, where 苹果 is the noun meaning apple, or 一个盒子, where 盒子 is the noun meaning box. You can use 个 along with the measure word, such as bottle, 瓶子, only if you use the full name of the item. If you want to use the incomplete form of a measure word, for example, bottle would be 瓶, 一瓶, or 一瓶酒. Don't use 个. So if you want to say one bottle of wine, don't say 一个瓶酒. Also, don't use all three together. So don't use 个 and a measure word and the name of the object. For example, how would we count the following? Here is the format reminder. The two bottles would be 两个, literally meaning two, and you can add 瓶子 after it, meaning bottle. So 两个瓶子 meaning two bottles. The one cup would be 一个meaning one, and cup is 杯子, so you can say 一个杯子. For the 3 packets of chips, you can say 三包, 包 meaning pack, and 三 obviously is 3. But remember, 包子 is not the full name of packet, because 包子 is steamed stuffed buns, and here on the bottom right hand corner it tells you that these are beef steamed stuffed buns. So as a reminder, here's what you can say. 两个, literally two. 两瓶, literally two bottles. And note here, because we have the incomplete form of the container, 瓶, you're not using 个. You can also say 两个瓶子, which is two individual bottles. But don't say 两个瓶, because 瓶 is not the full name of bottle. So now you've learned how to count objects. For more measure words, you can use a dictionary or check out the other videos.